Now Pete Dunne looking to put it to bed. No!
Oh!
Trouble
in Paradise comes in.
And rather fortuitously, Pete Dunne fell to the outside, got his clock cleaned by Xavier Woods. I don't know if Kofi Kingston saw that.
I don't think he did. Oh, he did. Oh, maybe he did.
Why are you getting involved? Why aren't you focused to win the match? Go, you have an objective. Complete it. Win the match, bro. Don't look at me. I got nothing to do with this. Win the match.
This is what we've talked about, the difficulties with communication between Kofi and Xavier.
I told you not to get involved. Bro, just win the match. You wanted so bad. We didn't have to do this tonight. You didn't have to do this tonight.
Boy, in the time he's taking, giving Pete Dunne every chance to recuperate here. Wait, and he does!
You've spoken into existence, Joe. Kick to the side of the face of Kofi Kingston, who spent too long arguing with the QB Woods. A bitter end later.
And the hook of the leg, and the win. The miscommunication causes that.
Winner, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Shayna Baszler, just a wrecking machine in there. What a choke out, Io Sky.
Io Sky desperate to try to gain some leverage. Loosen that grip. Dakota Kai comes to her aid. And now Io Sky, the genius of the sky, over the moonsault, lands it perfectly for the win.
Here are your winners, Damage Control.
Damien's now just one win away from being champion again. Thanks, mate.
Last week wasn't my fault. No one was out there to watch my back. Plus, Rollins and Reed came out. Where were you?
Where was I? I was being a team player. I was doing exactly what Liv told me to do, and that was focus on the tag titles and the War Raiders. Anyway, didn't you say you could handle Damien all by yourself?
Well, I beat Damien, and I've gotten closer to the world title than you have in a long time. So don't get upset that I did something you couldn't.
You want to say that again, kid?
Hey, we're family. Calm down. We're family. Calm down. It's fine. It's fine.
Easy.
Relax.
Oh, I'm calm. And you're right, Liv, we are a family. And family look out for each other and step up for each other, even when times are tough. So how about next week, Dom and Carlito step up for me and JD and show the War Raiders exactly what the Judgment Day are all about. Can you do that for me, mate?
I got your back, fam. I'll go make it official.
Wait, what? Hold. That.
Damian Priest as he homes in on that South of Heaven who puts everyone away.
Locking it in. Choke slam, South of Heaven for the win.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
I want an explanation why you attacked that.
Oh, they're face to face. Oh, there's the Miz. Oh, and he just takes out Eric Rowan with a steel chair. And here they go.
Well, it was a setup the entire time. You simply cannot trust a word that comes out of the Miz's mouth. And the Wyatt Six are getting mugged in there by the Final Testament with a massive assist from a steel chair wielding Miz.
And he's still beating down Rowan with the chair. Final Testament, huge opportunity to strike. Super Collider is landed by the Authors of Pain, and Miz continues to wield that chair and beat down Rowan.
Well, credit Miz, he deserves an Academy Award for that performance as a skull-crushing finale.
Onto the chair wave. And now Karrion Kross with Uncle Howdy.
And the Wyatt Six have been laid to waste for the first time in history.
As the Final Testament and the Miz working together and now embracing and celebrating what they were able to do.
Odess perhaps getting trashed. Turn your back on Bronson Reed at your peril.
Oh, not again. He is not going to get... I got to get out of here, Wade.
You have to think after last week, Seth Rollins' ribs are still in agony.
Seth's trying to get out of the way quickly. He's running across the desk and diving at him! Right into the timekeeper! And now, here comes security to break him up.
Seth Rollins had no choice whatsoever to get the hell out of Dodge. Fight fire with fire, and immediately back of his Bronson Reed, taking out every member of our security team.
Just went through 2 more. They're back in the ring against each other.
You cannot keep Bronson Reed down. When are you going to learn, Seth?
Bronson Reed just smashing Seth into that corner as security tries to separate them.
A whole army of security dragging these men apart.
Up onto the apron. And able now to attack Big Bronson Reed.
There is just no quit whatsoever in Seth freaking Rollins.
No. Big Bronson Reed suicide dive! 340 pounds! And now Seth jumps right on him to attack more. Liv. A kick to the gut from Jade as she tags Bianca.
Completely wiping out Liv Morgan and Raquel in the process. This might be good night.
KOD. Hooks the leg to retain. Yes!
I know better than anyone who Roman Reigns really is. I am shocked that anybody would stand next to him. Especially you. After everything he put you through, you gotta be blind not to see that he's using you again. So, Sammy, thank you. I appreciate you. The answer's no. The next time I'm in the ring with Roman Reigns, it will be to stomp his head into the ground. Never again in my life will I team with Roman Reigns. But I will never join forces with a wannabe Roman Reigns.
I see the first time you and I stepped in this ring and looked at each other like this, I understood the vibe. I got why people feared this unbeatable killer. And for the first time in my career, I actually felt doubt. I didn't actually think I can beat you, and that sucks to admit, but it's the truth. And if it wasn't for my so-called brother betraying me, that title wouldn't be around your waist right now. In fact, you know what's the wildest thing about SummerSlam is that when it was over and you became champ, this vibe of yours, it started to fade because you started doubting yourself. And I saw that vibe fade even more because you got pinned by Cody Rhodes. You! The way you feel right now, that doubt, let's be real as to why. It's because you know you can't beat me. You wanna know how I know this killer, this unbeatable killer is dead? Because by now, had I been anybody else, you would have taken a swing at me by now. You won't take your shot. I know you won't. Because if you did, I'd drop your ass right there.
Nia Jax was looking away. Here comes Io Sky. Io Sky is getting into it.
Well, the women's locker room has seemingly cleared out. Here's the #1 contender for Liv Morgan's Women's World Championship out here to lend a hand.
Io Sky, who won that Battle Royal to earn that spot. Shote uppercut. And a stomp. Io Sky, a catalyst for change. Double team, synchronicity, taking care of Raquel Rodriguez. Big knee from Naomi.
Well, it may well take 4 women to take Nia Jax down.
Doubling up for the suplex of Nia Jax. And the women's tag team champions stand tall with a little help from their friends.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.